So the first thing I'm going to look at right now is a spoiler if you're only caught up to the anime. So gonna look at it now, and I also might mention other things that could be spoilers. So here it is. We've got some official pictures now. We can see these clearly now, not all, blurry and disgusting like the last picture I got. But look at this Shanks. I think he looks really good. He's got some nice shading in the hair. Just could be a very good Shanks figure. If it turns out, if the final product looks exactly like this, then I'll be happy with it. So thinking I'll get this one. Yeah, it's on Big Bad Toy Store as a Ichiban show figure. So they're gonna release in Japan a few months earlier. I think in January they're set to release in Japan. But yeah, it's the new 4 Emperors in here, and also Blackbeard. Look at this sexy beast. Yeah, it looks even better, seeing it clear now, not all blurry. Looks amazing. This easily gonna be my favorite official Whitebeard figure. Blackbeard. Favorite official Blackbeard figure if it turns out looking this good. Yeah, I'll probably be getting all 4 of these. And then here we've got Luffy, Prize C character. This one's gonna be Gear 5 Luffy, and it's about 7.8 inches tall. You can see right here on MFC, that's how I know that Luffy is Prize C, because here it says, you see the Prize C for the new 4 Emperors. Ichiban Kuji is going to be Gear 5 Luffy. Yeah, there it is. The January 19th, 2024 is the release date for these in Japan. So yep, that's Luffy. And then if Luffy's C, that means Buggy's got to be D. And Buggy's a little bit taller, 8.3 inches tall. And let's check the other ones. I didn't look at those. Shanks, 8.3 inches. So Shanks and Buggy should be pretty much the same height. And then Blackbeard, 7.8. So looks like Blackbeard and Luffy will be the same height, and Shanks and Buggy are the same height as each other. So yep, they've got them up on Big Bad Toy Store, and yep, hopefully they show these soon. I guess whenever it happens in the anime, they'll probably show these. And let's see, yeah, they're also on otaku mode, but their prices can be confusing because, like, if you're logged in, if you're logged out, sometimes it'll show a different price. Hard to really say it's an exact price on here, so just check for yourself. But it should be pretty comparable to Big Bad Toy Store, and they do have cash back, so it couldn't end up being a better deal because they'll probably be around the same price, maybe even cheaper. I mean, it is looking like they could be cheaper on otaku mode. So yeah, just check that for yourself if you're interested in these. And also quite a few figures released in the last few days, last few weeks in Japan, and one of them was the King of Artists Luffy, this Luffy right here. He's been out of stock for a long time on Big Bad Toy Store, otaku mode. Not sure if there's any US sites that have him in stock right now, but if you did want to get him, straight from Japan, he is available right now you can get him from Zen Market. That's where I do it. You can even just search King of Artist, because usually I'll have to translate it to Japanese, but sometimes when it's King of Artist, that's just in English, even on Zen Market. Let me go to Mercari is usually what I like to search. Check again. So here it is. See, it brings up King of Artists Luffy. You can see a whole bunch of them there, but to make it more narrowed down, just copy this, on MFC. This is how I do it because, don't know Japanese. So what I do is just go to MFC, whatever character it is that I want to search on Zen Market. Then I'll switch this right here, click that Japanese. It'll change the words to Japanese. So then I just copy Luffy's name right here, put it here after King of Artist, and it will narrow it down to just Luffy. So yeah, look like he's going for like 20 here. You could sometimes find a good deal. There's always shipping, so can't say for sure what it would end up, but if you want this, here's a place you could get it right now. And here's another one that just released on September 30th in Japan. You can see he's still available here on Big Bad Toy Store. Gonna release in November apparently, but always delays, so not sure if it'll be that soon. Could be. He's also still on otaku mode, and he's cheaper here, so yeah. And yeah, you can find videos of him already. I've seen some. Let me see. Kaido. Might have to do it in Japanese. Let's see if any come up. Yeah, see, this one comes up. So here he is. So if you want to get a look at him, you can search him up like that. But let me try in Japanese. It might bring up more results. So in that same thing again, but I'll just do Figuart Zero and Kaido's name. Yeah, so let's see if this. Oh yeah, this brings up a lot more results because, you know, he just came out in Japan, so that's where most of the reviews are gonna be right now. So yeah, if you search it up like that, you're gonna see a lot more. And yeah, you know, I'm thinking I might get it. Look at this, he just showed up again on Hobby Genki. So I had it, but I actually canceled it and used that money to pre-order the Portrait of Heart Soga King. But now I'm wanting it again because I have like all the Dragon Kaidos and I could do a comparison of all the Dragon Kaido figures. So really want that, you know. Maybe I'll order it right now because they seem to have got some in stock. He was out of stock like a day or two ago. So I'm going to check that right now. And of course you can look at him here too on Zen Market because he's released in Japan. So there's going to be people selling him here. See, here he is already. 158. I had seen some with the box. Where did it go? Here he is in the box. See, lots of people selling him in Japan. But, you know, that could be pretty expensive. 152 plus you're going to have to pay for shipping to, you know, the US or whatever country you're in if you aren't in Japan. So I think it'd be a better choice to get them, you know, Hobby Genki if they're not gone by the time you see this if you want it, or just order from, you know, one of the US sites. But maybe I will get this right now, maybe not. Who the hell knows. And another one that just released is this Aniru here, and I decided not to get him. I just couldn't justify spending like over $300 for a figure. Even the Big Mom, as much as I've wanted her, I was not going to get her until I saw her on Crunchyroll for like $282. That's the only reason I got her. I just will not spend like $500 on a Portrait of Pirates figure. Didn't buy Kaido and wouldn't have bought Big Mom. But yeah, I saw some pictures of someone unboxing her, so I guess someone got her. I'm not sure if she's being shipped out right now everywhere in Japan or if someone just got, you know, an early Big Mom. But there's gonna be pictures and probably some videos out of her very soon, if not right now already. So yeah, and I know there's videos of Aniru out there already, so could search those up if you want to look at them. But yeah, I'm not going to be getting this one, and I have Big Mom pre-ordered from Crunchyroll, so I'll get it sometime in 2024 hopefully. And this Figuart Zero Giant Luffy is now up for pre-order on Hobby Genki and Ami Ami. He's on other Japan sites too, but these are just the two I'm showing. So I put him in my cart on Hobby Genki, and it took him to $200 shipped, so that's including the price of the figure itself right here and the shipping for $200, which I think is all right for this. I was thinking it might be a little more. And he hasn't shown up on like Big Bad Toy Store yet, so let's make sure. Yeah, he hasn't shown up on here yet, so can't really compare the price, but you know, let's look at the Kaido. Kaido was 170 on Big Bad Toy Store. Well, he is. And on Hobby Genki, I just ordered him for 177 shipped from Japan right now on his release date. You know, he just released like 3 days ago. I'm getting him new straight from Japan for basically like $8 more than if I ordered from Big Bad Toy Store and had to wait extra months. It says estimated to arrive November, but you know, could be later. So in that case, it was a better choice to get Kaido from, you know, Hobby Genki, because get him faster, only $8 more. But yeah, don't know for sure what price the Figuart Zero Luffy will be. Could end up being the same kind of thing where it's basically just like, you know, $10 to $20 more if you want to get him Hobby Genki from Japan on the Japan release date. But just gonna have to wait and see, or you know, if you're in a rush, you want him as soon as possible, just order him here, because probably won't be too much of a difference. Might even be, you know, a better idea just to get him here, just like how the Kaido was. And he's also on Ami Ami for 115, which I guess is what, $2 less than Hobby Genki. But Ami Ami does use excessive packaging, which is a great thing, you know, because you want your boxes to arrive in great condition. But I've heard sometimes that means that they use a bigger box than necessary that can make the shipping a little bit more expensive. So, I haven't used the site in years, but of course it's one of the most trusted sites, but, don't know what the state of their shipping costs are since I haven't used them in years. But personally, I'm going to go with Hobby Genki, even though they don't put quite as much packaging as AmiAmi does. And I just kind of prefer to know the cost up front, like just pay $200. Okay, it's done. I know I'm going to get the Luffy Rent releases, don't have to wait and wonder, oh, is it going to be like 120 shipping? That's just me. Like, maybe you want to use AmiAmi. So, oh, when we finally know the height now, I almost forgot. So yeah, look at this. Yeah, here is Luffy on MFC, and it says his height is 11.7 inches, which is the same as the Figuart Zero Kaido that just released. So where did that go? There she is. Well, she's gonna be up for pre-order. It looks like you can already buy her here on Hobby Genki. Look at that. But it says pre-orders will start from October 6th. But, I mean, you could just go on here and try buying her. Maybe it works. I'll try putting her in my cart and see what the shipping ends up. Let me check that real quick. So I checked, and yeah, it does let me add her to the cart, and the pay later is actually available. Lots of times I'll add something to the cart on Hobby Genki. It'll say pay later here, but it won't actually be available. But right now it is, so if you order it fast enough, then you'll probably have the option to pay later. And the shipping is about $74 for EMS, $88 for UPS. So that comes out to about $316 to $330 between there. And yeah, that's just too much for me. I think it's a very great looking figure, but no way I'm gonna spend $300 for something I don't care about. I don't care about her character. It would be nice to have it, but I'm not gonna pay that much for it. And there is more stuff to look at, but I'm just going to stop here because I need to get this video out already. I wanted to get it done a few days ago, but had too much stuff to do. So that'll be it for this video.